Nikhil Nasr at the Melbourne cricket ground. I'm now going to hand it over to him. Nikhil, first of all, tell us, is the match going to take place at all? What's the weather like? And of course, fans behind you, talk to them as well.
Well, Sneha, thanks so much. Yes, coming to you live from the Melbourne cricket ground, or the Big G as it's called. It's all set for the big day. You spoke to me about the weather. Well, I've got good news. We've got nice, bright sunshine right here. So, which means we're going to have a game. At least the game is going to start on time. There are a few rain showers expected a little later in the day, but we'll have to wait for that. For the moment, it's all clear. So, the game is going to start on time. That is 7 p.m. India time. You were talking about the fans. Yes, lots of color behind me. At the moment, it's only the tricolor. There are also Pakistani fans that have been here at the stadium 3 hours before the game got started. In terms of these fans, if they're going to take this energy, it's not going to help the Indian team. Okay, what's going to happen today, guys?
Yeah, it is going to be the Diwali crackers, and the Indian team is going to knock out the Pakistanis. All guns out!
What do you reckon? Who's going to be the star? Who's going to be the star? Virat Kohli.
Virat Kohli will be Hardik Pandya. Kohli rocks always against India, Pakistan.
One by one. Okay, so you pick Virat Kohli.
It's Virat all the way.
It's all Virat. Surya. It will be
Hardik
Surya
Pandya! Hardik Pandya!
Just go back a bit so he can also come in. Just go back, just take a step back. I can get everyone in. More of you in, the better. He's gone with people need to see who picked Hardik Pandya, because Hardik had a great game last time around when India won. So you reckon he's going to be the X?
Yes, Hardik Pandya will be the X factor today. He will take 3 wickets and 50 runs. He will take both the openers. He'll take both the openers.
Virat has been a big match player, and against Pakistan, it's time and again he proves his worth. So it is Virat's day again today.
If Hardik Pandya has a good game or a good tournament, we are winning all the way.
KL Rahul will be the X factor. The way he played in the practice game, I think he's going to replicate that today.
What that tells me, speaking to you guys, that India has multiple match winners. Is that what makes India the favorite?
Yeah, India always has been the favorites, and I think post the debacle in the last Asia Cup and in the World Cup, India pulled all the guns and they have really pulled up their socks. I think the way Dravid has mentored the team, and it looks like India will emerge among the top 4 at least this World Cup.
And one thing, this is not Dubai that you win the toss and win the match. This is MCG.
There's no due here. So any team that wins the toss will have an upper advantage. But I think for whoever takes bats first has advantage over the other team.
Anything in the Pakistan team that you think can be a threat for the Indian?
Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan. Those two are the important wickets.
Shaheen Afridi on such bouncy pitches will be a threat for Indian team, and I think they will try to play them safe in the initial first few overs and then attack the remaining Pakistani bowlers.
I think the danger man from Pakistan, from India's perspective, will be Haris Rauf. The way he bowls in a death over, I think that can put a break on India's batting. So Haris Rauf is a man to watch.
I think KL Rahul needs to take on Shaheen Afridi. If they strike him from the first over, I think then they will be under pressure. And India will score big.
I think Shaheen will concede 50 or more run today in 4 overs.
Let India win. Jeetega bhai, jeetega. India jeetega.
Okay. Let me get a couple of Pakistani fans. It's only fair I give them a chance. One second. Okay, 1 second. Guys, 1 second. What do you think? Guys, nobody can be heard if you're going to say. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. We've heard India has a lot of match winners. Who do you think from the Pakistan side can really threaten them?
I reckon Shaheen Afridi and Naseem Shah, and we got Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan, and now we got like good world class batter, and we're gonna win. Like we are really happy that now it's gonna be 50-50 after a very long time. It's not been like 70.
We are expecting a lot from our top order. So I think we reckon we have the best class bowlers at the moment, and they're gonna smash you guys.
On a serious note, talking about the batting side, Yeah, on a serious note, talking about the batting side, yeah, India has got a batting good batting side. But if we're gonna look about the bowling side, we have got Shaheen Shah Afridi, like the opener batting, bowling side, Haris Rauf, and
we just won a good match, so it would be a good match. We hope everyone performs good. So yes.
On that note, I think that's a great note. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I think there is a lot of camaraderie between the Indian and the Pakistani fans, and of course, all of them would be hoping for their team to win. Pragyan Oja also joins us live on the program. Pragyan, I don't know if you can hear me. A lot of bonhomie here, a lot of excitement as you'd expect ahead of that big encounter. Who do you reckon, Pragyan, goes in as the favorite? Because in the recent past, Pakistan got the edge. But overall, if you see the last 5-6 years, India have always had the better of Pakistan. Who do you think going as the favorite in this encounter?
Yeah, I can hear you and I can hear everyone there. They're so excited and I can feel the nerves and the excitement there and how the experience is going to be at MCG. It's a lovely ground with a lot of people coming in and going to witness this magnum opus. I really, really wish both the team all the very best. Saying that, I think most of our fans and you must be knowing that both the teams are really good. But these kind of games, it's not about only skills or your physical ability. It is about how mentally you handle it. Because the amount of pressure you're going to feel in this game is immense, and the team that handles it better will win. And as you said rightly, in MCG, it is not going to be like how it was in UAE. Win the toss and you've got a great advantage. Yes, if you win the toss, you can choose to bat first. And I believe in pressure games, if you put the score on the board, and when the team batting second looks at the scoreboard, that is additional pressure on them. Saying that, I think the team that handles the pressure well will have a better advantage, but from the heart, it is always India.
Okay, we've also got Harbhajan Singh and Sunil Gavaskar joining us live on the program. I think I'm hearing my own voice, so pardon me for that. Sunil Gavaskar, Harbhajan Singh, join me as well as Pragyan Oja. You heard from him. His heart is saying that it's going to be in India, but a very close contest. Harbhajan, I'll come to you. It's the biggest match in cricket. We all know India-Pakistan. It's going to be arguably the most watched game in cricket. It's at one of the most iconic venues, that is the MCG. How do you see this particular matchup being played at an iconic venue like the Melbourne Cricket Ground?
Yeah, obviously a big day today for both the teams, and of course it's happening in MCG. It's even more special, one of the biggest stadium in Australia, and very historic stadium. So this is going to be an amazing game, great atmosphere. So I hope India win this game and we can all celebrate
All right,
pre-Diwali.
he says, Harbhajan Singh, it's going to be a big contest. It is being played at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Sunny bhai, I'll come to you. One of the biggest threats for India has always going to be Shaheen Shah Afridi. How do you think the Indian openers should approach Shaheen Shah Afridi? What should be their tactics?
Well, obviously you play, as any opening batsman, you play on instinct in the sense that once the ball is released, you play accordingly. If the ball is there to be hit, you play. If it is not to be, attacked, you just defend.
All right. Harbhajan, the same question to you. How do you think the Indian opener should tackle Shaheen Shah Afridi?
I think the best game plan against Shaheen should be that to score runs against him rather than looking to block him, and rather than just looking to see him off and not to do too much about Shaheen Afridi. I think just be careful with his incoming ball and react to the ball. Simple as that. And whatever has happened before, you just have to keep that away from your mind and think this is a new game, new opportunity, and look to score runs. Simple as that. And try to put pressure on him rather than taking the pressure on yourself.
Bhai, as Harbhajan there is talking about that maybe you should attack the bowlers. What do you make of the Indian openers' approach? Do you think we've seen it in the recent past that they've been taking this template of all-out attack? What do you think should be their approach? Should they go out for all-out attack, or because if it's a crucial game like Pakistan, maybe take their time to get into the groove, especially the likes of Rohit Sharma? What do you think should be their approach?
Well, India has got a batting depth, so I think they're going to make use of it. Which, if that means that you can go hell-bent for leather from the beginning, maybe not against Shaheen Afridi because he gets the ball to move, so the attacking shots may not actually work. But maybe against the others, you can throw them off by stepping down the pitch, maybe getting deep in the crease, and making them alter their length.
Right, Harbhajan, the same thing I want to ask you as well. What I just asked Sunny Bhai, the approach of the Indian openers, what do you think should be the approach? You said that against Shaheen Afridi, maybe attack, but overall against the other bowlers?
I think the best way to play this format is one batter needs to keep putting pressure on the opponents, because if you don't do that, you're giving opponent a chance to, do something special. And of course, against Pakistan, you don't want to, kind of give that sort of feeling to them that, India is way too much cautious about, what is going to happen, or they're just looking to see off the new ball and then they'll start playing their shot later on. But this format, you have a freedom, you have the license to go out there and explore yourself and play the way this format should be played, by attacking. So I think attack is the best format. And going forward, I think Team India needs to some kind of somehow adapt that into their game today. Attack will be the best option. I think rather than looking to defend too many balls, if they look to score runs of Shaheen Afridi, I think that will straight away put him and his team under some pressure.
Pragyan, I'm going to ask you the same thing because that's the biggest talking point. The biggest threat from the Pakistan point of view has been Shaheen Afridi. We can't forget that spell that he bowled at the last T20 World Cup. That spell proved to be decisive. What should the Indian batters do? I was taking a look at a few stats. The top order of India, whether it is Rohit Sharma, whether it is KL Rahul, whether it's Virat Kohli or even Surya Kumar Yadav, from 2020 onwards till 2022, the last 2 years or so, they've all been dismissed about 6 to 7 on an average by left-arm pacers. So clearly, that seems to be a problem. What do you think they can do differently? I was here at the practice session. I saw them practice specifically against left-arm pacer. They had one left-arm local bowler bowling to them. They had a throwdown expert who now specializes in left-arm throws. So they're doing their homework. What else do you think should be their approach?
I think first 3 overs when Indians are batting and how they approach will be very crucial. That will set the tone of the game. Either they're putting a score on the board or chasing. Because those 3 overs will be very crucial, and that's when we have seen Shaheen Afridi or maybe, Harish Rauf, they come hard at any team. Even in the warm-up games, we saw that. I think those 3 overs, how they play will be very important. And I believe that you have to react according to the situation. We have heard Rohit saying that, they have a template. Yes, that's very good. But you also have to understand that, when you're going to different grounds and you're playing bowlers who bowl really well, bowl quick and also swing at the same time, you have to make sure that, you just cut out certain things. And with the wide ball, once 2 or 3 overs are done, the ball doesn't do that much. So I think that should be something they should be thinking about. Once the swing goes away, I think how much ever quick you bowl, it's going to be easier for you because in MCG the bounce is true.
All right. I think Pragyan sums it really well when he talks about the approach. Yes, the white ball may swing initially, but you just got to be a little patient, wait for it. Once the ball stops doing, then go ahead and play your shots. That could be the right approach that the Indian openers could have against Shaheen Shah Afridi, or why just the Indian openers, even the Indian top order. He's that one bowler. He's been in form. We saw him. He was injured. He's come back. After that, the warm-up games, both the warm-up games, Shaheen Shah Afridi was outstanding. So I think his particular spell is going to tell us which way the game is going to swing. Plenty coming your way. We're coming to you live from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. It's all building up. Let me quickly show you, the atmosphere here. As you could see, people all lining up. Indian fans, Pakistani fans. I'd say the number of jerseys that I've seen, lots of green jerseys, lots of blue jerseys. But on the whole, if you push me to put a number down, I'd say it will be about 70-30% in favor of Indian fans. So once it's going to be chock-a-block, 100,000 people inside, you'd see 70% Indian fans and about 30%. But the good thing has been, there's been banter between the two sets of supporters, as you saw in our show earlier in the day. But they're also very respectful. They like each other's players. All they want is good cricket. And the best piece of news is the sun is shining. The sun is coming here nice and bright, which means we're going to have a scheduled start. And that's the best piece of news that we've got in the last 2-3 days, because there were rain clouds hanging over the Sunday encounter. We'll take a short break on our special show, Battle of Champions, but don't go anywhere. Plenty more to come with Sunil Gavaskar, Harbhajan Singh, Pragyan Oja. We'll also listen into some more fans, but that's after a short little break.